Greetings, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. We know we done the prepping earlier for the curry chicken, but I'm here now to actually show you how to cook it. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like our videos, share them, and leave your comments down below. Spread the word. And my first cookery video on this channel, because you know most of our content really centers around reggae music and music in general, and also historical topics and themes. But today we're doing a cooking video after being asked to do it by some of the followers of the channel and some of the subscribers. So here we are now. I've got my pot. It's clean. Don't worry, I have cleaned it. It's clean inside. It's washed, pre-prepared. The chicken we prepared earlier is here, as you can see here right now. Okay. It's marinated for a few hours. Here it is. Well, we're using cooking rings, but normally gas mark, I'll say on the cooking rings, you've got to start off with a gas mark of 5. On a normal stove, you could use a gas mark of 4, maybe 3. It depends on, it depends on how fast you want to cook the chicken. But I'm using 5 here, which is the highest you can get on these rings here. I'll put it on 5. Then while that's heating, I'm going to get my oil ready, cooking oil. I mean, I use sunflower oil, whatever's the cheapest I normally tend to buy. But you could use virgin oil, you can use olive oil, you can use obviously sunflower oil, you can use vegetable oil, any oils that you prefer. But I'm using sunflower oil. You don't need too much, just a bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour maybe the equivalent of, say, maybe 4 tablespoons. Yeah, you don't have to let it. You don't have to heat the pot so it's really piping hot. So as long as it's on before you put the oil in, so like this. So that's about the equivalent of maybe 4 to 6 equivalent of So the equivalent of, say, 4 to 6 tablespoons of oil. Make sure it's all over the pot. So we make sure that we even it out. So it's on 5. I'll pop this back. And by the way, I hope everybody's doing fine out there. Hope you're enjoying your weekend and everything is fine for you. Now, what I'm going to do here now, there you go. It's right here. Chicken's been marinated. It's smelling really nice. I must have said, I don't have my gloves, but I washed my hands earlier. My hands are very, very clean. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to is what my stepmother showed me years ago. When you're obviously when the chicken's been marinated and when it's seasoned, when you take it out of the fridge, you've got to take off some of the contents, like the onions and so on. So I'll just take some of the onions off. What should I say? Take all the onions off. You can put that in the pot later on when it's cooking down, when you're stewing it, or when in this case it's a curry chicken, but it's still kind of like a stew with the seasoning turning into like a gravy sort of thing. You see, so you just take off the onions, which was used to marinate. You pop it in the pot. There's only 4 pieces, so it's not that long to go. It shouldn't take this will take maybe an hour, about an hour to cook. Hour. We just take all the onions off. It's not much. Here you go. And that's number 2. So 2 down and 2 to go. I'm going to take some more for this. And that's a lovely, lovely marinade. Absolutely lovely. It's a shame we couldn't marinate it for long. Normally I like to marinate it for at least 24 hours or even longer in some cases. But unfortunately, because we're pushed against time, that's how it is. And so here we go now. That's off. All the onions off of that one. And it's the last piece of chicken we've got here now. Fourth and final piece. So take off the onions off that. And then they could be put back into the pot when we're obviously cooking it down or curry stewing it later on. There you go. That's on 5. So what I'm going to do now, because I've got curry all over my hands, all on my fingers, I'm going to wash this off. The sink over here. Okay. So now we've done all that. I'm hoping that you can see me well out of there. It's really dark, but so hopefully everything's okay here. Let's just push it back a bit. That should be better. Yeah, that's better, I think. I want you to see everything we're doing, so I'll make sure everything's fine. Yeah. It's a bit lighter as well. This is the pot. It's on 5. Get my spoon from over here. Wooden spoon. That's to stir it and to make sure it's alright and it's even. And this is the curry mix. Obviously I'm going to put some more curry in it when we stir it down, and then I put some water, like I said earlier, and I put some water in this and balance it with the marinade in the container here. So what are the ingredients? I'm going to leave the link in the description. I mean, it depends on how you like your curry. Some people like to put mixed veg in it. Some people just like to put sweet corn. Some people like to put carrots, or a combination of carrots, sweet corn, potatoes. It all depends on how you like your curry chicken, you know, and it also comes under personal preference and taste. But I'm going to put some sweet corn in my curry chicken, which is here. Sweet corn. There you go. Tin of sweet corn. I'm not going to use the whole tin, just half of the tin. I'm also going to use some potatoes, maybe just use maybe 1 or 2 potatoes, no more than 2, minimum 1 or 2 potatoes. Then that goes in the mix, and then when it's been cooked down as a curry, then that goes in, everything goes into the pot with the chicken being cooked. And obviously you have the onions, you have the sweet corn, and you have the potatoes. And as I said, you could put tomatoes in there, you could put carrots, you could put peppers. It all depends on your taste, as I said before, you know. I'm just going to get a knife to cut this packet. That's the fact. I think I'm going to use my scissors actually. Better. The scissors right here. See? I'm going to peel these. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to use 2. Maybe it was 1. I think maybe 1 should be enough actually. 1 or 2. 2, 1, 1, 1. I'm thinking I'll use 2. Yeah, 2's enough. And this can go back in. This can go into the fridge. Potatoes. Yeah. Wash this, and then I want to peel it. Back in a few seconds. Alrighty. Yeah, the ingredients, I mean, all you need is curry powder, thyme, thyme. Some people like to put salt in the curry, but you don't have to put salt in there. But thyme, curry powder, salt on occasions, it depends on how you like it. Peppers, pimento seeds. You can hear that lovely frying, beautiful. Cooking on very nicely indeed. Absolutely beautiful. Then after a little while, after maybe another 5 minutes, I'm going to put some water in there. The water gives it a bit of depth, and that helps the cooking process. Because with curry chicken, it's not really, you're not really going to fry it for the whole duration of the cooking time. You're just going to fry it at first. That gets the cooking down, and then after a few minutes and you apply water, then it kind of cooks down on its own. So you're more or less like the combination of boiling, you can actually steam, but you're actually boiling it and cooking it down. So it's not really been fried all along, you see, if you get my drift. I'm sure you do. You're all very intelligent out there. So I'm going to get my chopping board. Wash it off a bit. Around a bit. So this is a chopping board. We're going to chop the spuds. So I know you can't see me, but don't worry. I'm going to peel it first. We don't have enough space, so unfortunately you won't be able to see what I'm doing, but you know, peeling a spud is pretty straightforward really. It's not difficult. And we just go through nice and easy. Beautiful. And these are nice spuds. These cost me only 29p. I bought these at Morrison's, 29p for 4. So that's a bargain, really. Absolute bargain. When I saw it, I couldn't believe my eyes lit up. I couldn't believe it was so cheap. And they're very good quality spuds as well, mind you. Very good quality. So I'm going to cut them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut them 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 10, 11 pieces. One shot to the floor, but that's no problem. We can always wash it off. So here's what I've done. I've actually put the potatoes in there. So the potatoes are in the mix, the seasoned mix. So when that's cooked down a bit more, then we apply everything together. And this is where I put the, remember I said a few minutes ago I was going to apply some water. This is where I apply the water. It goes right here. Don't need too much water, maybe just half a cup. Half a cup is enough. That's all you need, half a cup of water. And then that's doing its job nicely. Then what I'll do, I'll cover it now actually. Cover that. I don't think I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to leave this one. So we're only going to use one. Actually, yeah, I think 2. Yeah, I think 2 is right. I think maybe 1 is just a bit too small, so I'll use 2. So I'm gonna peel this one. I'm in between. I mean, I was kind of like hesitating. I was caught in 2 minds there. I don't know if I should use 1 or use 2, but I think looking at it, 2 is about right. I think 1's gonna be too small, so I think 2 is about right. 2 potatoes rather than 1. So I'm gonna cut this second one here now. I wish you could really see me, but because of the camera angle and so on, and because of lack of space, unfortunately. But one day we'll do this all again, and you'll be able to see me. I'll ensure that we have some cameras, maybe 2 cameras from different angles, and then you can see what I'm doing all along, even when I go to the sink to wash my hands. Okay. Yeah, and that's been peeled, and that's fine. So all you're gonna do now is just throw away the potato skins, because I'm going to do it now. It's done. So we cut these again like we did the previous ones. So cut them in a few slices. I've cut them into about maybe 5 slices. Then 1 across. That's it. That's it. And that can go in the bin. That one's a bit raw on that side, so that can go in the bin. That one see that one's a bit black, so I'm gonna throw that one away because it's got a bit black bits. So I'm gonna throw this one in the bin. Okay. They keep dropping on the floor for some reason. What they used to say to me, you know, Chrissy, when you've got a piece of food and it keeps dropping on the floor, it means that somebody knows you're hungry. So I'm hoping my mother isn't hungry, or anybody who I'm very close with, any one of my loved ones. I'm hoping that they're not hungry, and so on. So I'm hoping that. So anyway, hopefully not. Anyway, so that's cooking down nicely in the pot. There we go. It's cooking down nicely. This has probably got another 45 minutes in total to go. There you go, and that can go. So that spoon, the spoon goes over into the mix. That's lovely. So that's cooking down nicely. 4 pieces of chicken breasts, chicken fillets as they're called sometimes, chicken breasts, currying down and stewing down nicely. And of course we've got this as well, the curry powder, which we're going to apply a bit later on. And all we have to do is just apply the mix to this, the sweet corn, let me see, and also the spuds, and of course the onions, and everything goes in here. So my brothers and my sisters, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we want to thank you so much, and join us later when we show you the outcome of everything, when we show you when the chicken is cooked, of course when everything's been put into the mix, so the chicken's been curried, hence why it's called curry chicken. And when obviously we've done the rice, of course we're going to go through the rice as well. So I want to thank you so much, and join us later when we show you the outcome of our curry chicken, Caribbean style, and rice, of course. Take care, adios, see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the bell for notifications of when we're uploading next. You take care, see you soon, adios. Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Right, we're almost at the end of the cooking process for the curry chicken, and there we have it now. It's been cooking for just over an hour, and it's coming on very nicely, very nicely indeed. It's so creamy and so silky, and the texture is perfect. I put the spuds in. In actual fact, I'm not going to put the sweet corn in. I'm actually going to do something else with the sweet corn. I'm going to have the sweet corn on its own with the coleslaw, which is in the fridge. The coleslaw wasn't made by me, mind you. I can make coleslaw, but this coleslaw I've bought at Aldi's, and so we're going to have it on the side to complement the rice and the curry chicken, and of course the sweet corn as well. I want you to see what's going on inside the pot. Hopefully you can see. So, can you see? Yep, it's right here. That's cooking down very nicely indeed. Beautiful. See? Absolutely gorgeous. So look at that nice, look at that texture here. It's very nice. It's not too runny. It's just the right volume, the right texture. Beautiful. And so we put this back over here, and so there you have it. And once again, I'm going to leave the link in the description for you in terms of the recipe. Curry powder, thyme, pepper sauce, hot pepper sauce Dunn's River. You can put tomatoes in there, onions, garlic, pimento seeds, carrots if you like. You can put tomatoes and of course potatoes. This one I've only really got all of those. I've got the curry powder, you saw me put when I was marinating it, and you saw me applying it when I was cooking it. I put the thyme in there, I put the hot pepper sauce in there, I put the spuds in there. I was going to put the sweet corn, but I've changed my mind about the sweet corn. I think I'll have the sweet corn on its own as a side dish to complement the rice as well as the curry chicken and the coleslaw. And the cooking time is really anything between 60 minutes and 75 minutes. So it's an hour and 1/4, an hour to 1 hour and 1/4 on gas mark 5. But with the last I would say the last 25 minutes to half an hour, you could pull it down to 4 and let it gradually cook down. And that's where you get a lovely, 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 nice texture. I don't know if you can see it there. You can see it's nice. It's not too raw too. It's just a perfect texture. There you go. And maybe it's better if I use a spoon so you can see it more. So I'll put dip the spoon in, and look. That is nice. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Gorgeous. I also applied some salt in there as well, and the pepper spice gives it a nice kick. You know, makes it really, really hot and jaunty, and very, very, very nice, and very nice flavors, gorgeous, gorgeous flavors. Okay, brothers and sisters, join me later again when I show you how to do the rice, and then when everything's done, I'll be back again and show you how I serve it and what I'm serving it with. So don't miss out. Don't forget to like and subscribe all of our videos, share them, spread the word about Crispy Emotip's YouTube channel, and click on the bell, of course, so you get the notifications as to when we're actually uploading the videos. You take care. See you later.